Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, today I'm going to do a quick follow-up video on the DJI Mavic Mini. But before I get to that, I just wanted to point out that I've got some new merchandise. As you can see, I've got this red shirt with a white oval here. It says RTH drone reviews. I've also got this white shirt made up here. And as you can see, it's got my logo, my new logo I made up on it. And it's also got my old logo here on the back. If I turn it around, you can see it behind the collar there on the back. You can pick these up at Teespring if you want to help support the channel. I'll put a link down there. You can go browse the store if you want to get a shirt to help spread my YouTube channel name, but also to help support the channel. I'd really appreciate that. But I just thought I'd point it out. At the very least, I got myself a couple of shirts that I can wear that I think these look a little better than my old shirt, which was very, very generic. All right, back to the purpose of the video. Today I'm going to do a quick video on the DJI Mavic Mini. This is going to be a return to home accuracy test. I never actually did one just for this drone. I did one where I compared it to the Fimi X8 SE, but I never did one for just the Mavic Mini. So I'm just going to fly it out. Take it out about 1,000 feet, call it back home, and you can judge for yourself if you think that it did a good job on that. So let's move along now outside where I take it out for that return to home accuracy test. So be right back. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to take the Mavic Mini up and do just a return to home accuracy test. That's something I've never done for just the Mini. I did it a comparison in accuracy and return to home, along with a camera comparison between it and the Fimi X8 SE, but I've never actually done just a return home accuracy test on the Mavic Mini. So I'm just going to take it up, fly it out a little ways, call it back home, and just going to record some onboard video. I'm not going to mess with any kind of screen recording today to just make it a bit easier video to film, but we'll just see how it comes down and how close it gets. Now if it detects those I might move this a little bit closer, because if it sees these parking blocks here, it's going to not want to land, because it does look down and look for obstructions or anything that might affect it. So we'll have to see if that has a problem or not. If it does, then we'll need to move the drone to another spot. But I thought this is a nice little spot to take off. So we'll fly it out and we'll just see how the drone does. From what I recall, it does a pretty good job for just GPS. You know, it has no precision landing like the Mavic Mini, the Mavic Pro, or like my Autel Evo has. So I'm gonna go ahead and record some 1080p at 60 footage so it syncs up well with my hat cam, and we'll go ahead and take it up. Now it's recording. Let's go ahead and hold down the takeoff button.
Take off. Push the control stick.
This is just a super little drone. If you're getting into the hobby
please check it on the
and you want an easy to fly drone and you don't need a 4K camera, you can't go wrong for this for $400. Let's turn it around and see if we can get a nice little shot here for the thumbnail. And this thing just flies super. I've got it in, I believe it is in just the regular flight mode. There's a precision mode, and then there's a sport mode. I'll just take it up out here. And I've got some sort of tutorial stuff here on the app, because I just reset my phone a while back, and it's doing some stuff. I'm not sure what's up with that, but yeah, I'm in position, that's fine. CineSmooth is the one that lets you film like really cinematic.
Distance reached.
Maximum, let's see. Maximum distance, let's see if I can reset this, because I don't want that. Yeah, that's all good. All right, let's go ahead and take it out. Now it will. That tutorial beginners thing was capping my distance there, and that's because I reset the drone, and it reset my phone, and that caused it to reset a bunch of the settings in the app. All right, we're out We're up 117 feet. I got to return to home set at around 100, I believe. Let's see if we can tilt the gimbal down a little bit. Out. I'll go out about 1,000 feet and we'll call it back. Got nice clear video, and that says weak. Now it says weak signal. All right, I'm 1,000 feet. Let's go ahead and do a return to home. You can also tell it to land, of course, and that's not going to be what you want. And you can do that also here from the controller with the return to home. So let's see if we can see it coming back here. It is flying back. It's going to clear these pine trees here. And then once it does, we know we're getting close. I can see those coming up here on the video. We'll see how this does. Hopefully it doesn't see this stuff as obstructions. That's my only concern. And we can see the pavilion here that I'm standing next to coming up. Tilt the camera down a little bit more. Now if it looks like it's going to get too close to this pine tree or something, we'll just adjust the sticks here manually and adjust it before it's too close. As you can see, there is a pine tree here. I'm going to look down with the camera.
Landing.
So I can see if it's going to be too close to that. And it looks okay. Here it comes. And it looks like it's going to be fine unless it gets close here and detects, you know, the car, my van or something. Looks good. I'm going to put the camera back up so it wouldn't have a chance of bumping, guys. Wow, that's going to be really nice. Look at that. No precision landing from 1,000 feet out, and we're going to be right on the edge of the helipad. To me, that would be fine for a precision landing, in my opinion. That would be acceptable on the very limits of it. But for a non-precision landing drone, that's awesome. That was great. I'm going to go ahead and stop recording the video. And that should wrap it up. I don't think we need to do another one. That's, you know, if a drone comes back way off, I like to do a second test to see if it gets better at it. That's great for a non-precision landing. This is a superb little drone, guys. Obviously, it's very popular, and you're probably already aware of it. But maybe you're still thinking about it, and maybe this is one of the things you want to know. Hey, if I need to call this thing back, is it going to be really accurate? Now, some people might say, well, what does it matter as long as it's relatively close? Well, generally that's true. But you can see here, I got this pavilion next to me. Now, I could have moved it out here in the field, but what if I was taking off and I just cleared out a 10 by 10 area of snow, and I'm going to do a snow flight? Do I want it landing in the snow? Or maybe you're really brave and you take off from a dock and you don't want to land in the water. If you clear off a decent 10 by 10, you should be good. It should come down and land. Of course, you have the ability to correct it, but if you just know that, let's say your battery dies in the controller for some reason, and you have no way of controlling it as it's coming back down, which would be scary, it should be fine. All right, guys, that wraps up this quick video on the return to home accuracy for the Mavic Mini. If you're interested in this drone, you know, a lot of retailers sell it. It is more pricey from China, but if you're overseas, it may be an only option. So I'll include a purchase link to Banggood, and I think they have a coupon. But I'll also include a link to Amazon. If you're in the US, that's where you want to buy it. If you're in the United States, you do not want to buy this overseas. You'll pay way more than just going to, say, Best Buy or Amazon. All right, guys, so be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the bell. If you have any questions on the Mini, be sure to ask, and I'll answer those in the comments to the best of my knowledge. And as always, guys, have a wonderful day.
The power of the dark side.